Excellent. Welcome everybody to this Viva Connection featured demo show or whatever we call the series. But this time we're going to talk about some new cards which are available for Viva Connection as out-of-the-box cards which are there as we keep on introducing new capabilities all the time for Viva Connection. With me here is Pooja, who's going to talk about what those cards are, and we're going to do a live demos on them as well. But Pooja, can you do a quick intro, who you are and what's your role in Viva Connection?
Sure. This is Pooja this side. I'm part of the Viva Connections team in India, and I've been working on the Viva Connections platform where we generate cards, we provide out-of-the-box cards, and we also develop some functionalities which enable developers to create cards easily. So as part of the out-of-the-box cards, we have come up with 3 more cards. I'm not sure if everyone has seen, but I want to talk about those, one being the files card, the playlist card, and the quick links card. So yes, this is about what I'm working on these days.
And before we go to the live demo, let's recap those. So the files card, is that the same as OneDrive card? So it's surfacing user information?
Yeah.
And that's kind of the primary purpose. Well, and can you talk a bit about the intros one by one on what they are and what's the purpose of them?
Yeah, so talking about the files card or the OneDrive card is a very user-specific cards, and it appears out of the box for the user, even if there's no configuration done by the operator, and the user is able to see the recently accessed files. So there are recently accessed files, favorite files, or shared files which the user could have got from various sources, and those will appear in that list, and the user can quickly access those files from the dashboard itself.
And then when you click the file, it will open up the Word or PowerPoint, whatever the file type is, it will transition to that file. Yes.
Yeah.
And then we have the quick link card. I think it's pretty logical what it is. So that's for quick links. Is that a personalized quick links or is it a company quick links?
So this is more going to be around company quick links because we have heard from a lot of our FLWs that they need lots of links at a quick access. So this place will provide a quick access to all the links that they would need on a day-to-day basis. And as the name mentions, these are just the quick links which can open in the new browser window.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. So people who are working with the mobile, moving around with the multiple location, and in the mobile, they can easily then access the relevant links and solutions from one centralized location. And then the last one, a stream card. Not that everybody knows what is a stream, but what does it actually mean in practice? What is a stream card?
So the stream card maps to a playlist. A playlist is a set of videos which we want users to go through. For example, when a new joinee comes to the company, they would like, an organization would like their employees to go through a set of videos which will onboard them to the company or processes, day-to-day things that they need to know. It could also surface into a scenario where you want to have a set of troubleshooting videos. There's a shop floor where you want employees or the workers who are working to fix some issues. They have a set of videos that are surfacing on the dashboard workplace. So it's a set of videos which can be accessed from your Viva Connections dashboard.
Excellent. And of course, you can have multiple instances of that card which are pointing to different playlists, right? So they're kind of a different purposes. So that makes perfect sense. This is actually really cool. Let's have a quick live demo on all of this within your screen. So Pooja is going to share the screen, and let's have a look on how they work in practice.
So this is the default instance of our dashboard which comes up even if the operator doesn't make any changes. Now, as an operator, I'm going to go and make some changes on the dashboard, where I'll go and add a few cards. As I mentioned, the files card is an out-of-the-box card and appears for all the users. Since this is my test tenant and the user doesn't have any files access, so this is just showing a no files display. But the operator can certainly go and make some changes on this card where they can select whether they want recently shared favorites or only recently accessed files. So accordingly, this card will show which all files for the users should come up when he opens the dashboard. This is about the files card. Okay. Now getting on to the other set of cards, which is our quick links and playlist. I'll start with the quick links card. As I mentioned, the quick links card allows you to add a set of links. Now here, as you can see, when I edit this card, I have an option to change the image of the card. We have given a default image, but you can always go ahead and change the image you want. And if I go and change, you could take any image from the images on your site, or it could be a branded image for your organization, and we just select an image and go ahead. Okay, and after this, as usual for all the card sizes, we give an option to change the size, large, medium, whatever you like. And then we come to the real content where we can go and add links. Now here you can add links from within the organization or outside the organization. Suppose here I want to add the YouTube videos link for Microsoft channel. So this is what comes here. So I can do that as well. And then I can also add some sites, which is my home site pages, which could be my, okay, I don't have any. I could share some documents as important link, which I want people to access. Okay, and I could also add some more documents where, for example, I want people to quickly add their daily sales, and I provide a link which is easily accessible from the dashboard. So since this is in my private OneDrive, it's giving me a message that you want me to share it with all. I can always put it on the SharePoint site as well, documents.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, so this is how I can keep adding the links, and I have the ability to add up to 20 links here. And these links also we can target for a certain set of users. Suppose as a finance user or a finance team, I want to give some 10 set of links, which are only for the finance team. So that kind of audience targeting can also be done. But here I have done it for all. So here you go. And this here I see all the links for the users.
And then when we click to view more, is it showing the links in the list in the view more, or how does that work?
So in view more, you will be able to view all the links there. So here I have just changed a few links, and now I'll go and publish this card so that you can see what happens on view more as well. So here is our quick links card, and here I'm able to see all the links.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. Cool.
Okay. Yeah. Now shall we go on to our next card?
Yes, please.
Okay. So now I'll again add this dashboard, and I want to add my playlist. So I'm assuming the user will always have a playlist ready at their end. And when I add this card here, I go and edit in the properties pane. I'm able to search the playlist from the sites where I have access. So in this case, I have this site, which is my Viva home. And here I have a set of playlists. As I mentioned, we could have multiple scenarios for playlist. I'm going to take the employee onboarding playlist, which I want all the new joiners to see. So here I see the description and title of the playlist, which I can go and change as well. I want employee onboarding only. So that is the ability, like you can keep updating your playlist as and when you surface it on the dashboard. So
exactly.
I want, these are the set of videos which all the new guys should watch in the first week of their joining. Okay, let's make it a little small so that it fits in here. Okay. So now when I say, and I can also have a target group for all the new joiners, and this card will appear only for new joiners and not for everybody else.
Makes perfect
so
sense.
That makes, and here when I publish it, I'm able to see it on the dashboard, and this is how all my videos will show me.
Cool. So it's listing one by one the playlist information. Then when I click one of them, it will transition to the Microsoft Stream experience to view the video. Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Makes perfect sense. So people can easily, again, regardless of the device, what they're using, is it a mobile, tablet, or desktop, they can easily access the relevant information for them. That makes perfect sense.
Yes, that's the whole idea here.
Cool. This is actually really cool.
Yeah, these were the 3 cards that we have on board, which are coming, like files is already accessible to users, and other 2 are still in the process of being deployed, and they should be available to users soon.
Yeah, this is awesome because we can see so much more cards as out-of-the-box experiences. Of course, you can absolutely build your custom cards using the card designer or using SharePoint Framework, but really, really cool to have the additional out-of-the-box value right from the box, as that's out of the box means. Anyway, so Pooja, what about the future? We've been now adding more and more cards, which is great, no capabilities. What other cards do we have in the pipeline? Can we talk about the future?
Yeah, so we are thinking of enhancing the out of the box experience for the users, because even if the operator doesn't has the time or hasn't successfully configured the dashboard should be relevant to the users. And that is where we are coming up with My Sites, a default user based card. So you will be able to see the sites where you're a member or you've frequently visited from the organization, and those cards, that card will give you the quick access to all those sites. It's very similar to the SharePoint app bar where you see frequent and followed sites. So that is one card. And then we have one more card, which could be where you would like to map a document repository to a card. And that's the document library card. So these are
Yep.
the two cards which we have on the in the pipeline and will be coming soon.
Yeah, and those are the public ones. There's other stuff in the pipeline which I can't talk about yet. But again,
Yeah.
that's something which is happening gradually. So there's a lot of investments coming for Viva Connection, and I love the fact that there's so much more value on the Viva Connection as we roll out additional capabilities in. Now, something to mention there before we close up, it's actually the classic discussion points for many customers has been that, okay, so I have this intranet, which is a portal. What about this Viva Connection? And more, as Pooja was saying, we're heading to the direction where we focus on the me and targeted me experiences within the Viva Connection, which makes perfect sense. So we're really trying to make that as your personal location, where the relevant information which the company wants you to view is available, but also the relevant information for you as a persona is available. And then the corporate intranet is more the pixel perfect portal experience where the corporate communications can be used for updated news and information. Now, that was just a recap on the thinking on there. Any thoughts on that, Pooja?
No, I think we just want that Viva Connections dashboard should be the workplace for all the employees using it, and they should be able to find everything then and there at a quick access.
Yes, absolutely. In Teams, outside of the Teams, in any location, in any device. So it's intended to be that, and we are keep on investing a lot of internal engineering efforts on it. So additional features coming up all the time. But I think that sums up the quick video. Thank you, Pooja, for joining on the show. Really cool to see additional capabilities, and looking forward on the upcoming cards as well.
Thank you.